A parent's decision to vaccinate their children is a personal choice, but it's one that divides communities. And with the measles outbreak in Canterbury now spreading to Dunedin, along with separate cases in Auckland, the issue is now causing debate around the country. Here's our Northland reporter, Lois Williams again, and she's speaking to the parents of a baby girl who is still too young to be immunised.
We are vaccinated, and my sister who lives with us is vaccinated.
We've all made sure that we've all had two. And any contact with, because we've got a wedding this weekend, there are actually people coming from Christchurch. I have made the decision to ask them to make sure that they're all vaccinated as well, and we've just decided that it's a bit of a risk to hand her to other people willy-nilly at the moment, because
it's real. Yeah. It's scary. We don't want to put her in the firing line, so we're her main line of defence, and if it means people can't touch her, hold her, that's what it has to be, because we don't want to risk her health just because people want to hold her because she's a baby.
So you'll be asking people at this wedding whether or not they've been vaccinated?
Yeah, my partner's already started that process, so yeah, and the response has been pretty good, hasn't it?
So far.
Yeah.
I do know a couple of people that are very firm anti-vaxxers that are coming to the wedding.
So they won't be getting anywhere near your baby?
No. She was premature as well, so I feel like that makes her a bit more vulnerable for any infection, even if it's a cold. I don't really want her getting sick at all.
No. Yeah. Very good.
Even myself, I was on the fence when we found out we were pregnant, but because of how premature she was, I decided to get off the fence, get off the high horse and protect my child.
So you've been a bit anti-vax before then?
Yeah, just from the negative reviews and everything that people have been saying online, and even though it's been confirmed that vaccinations don't lead to autism, a lot of people still look down on us because we've vaccinated her, because we put her first, opposed to, we don't want to spread anything else that could potentially be another epidemic or another outbreak.
Can I ask what changed your mind about vaccination?
She was 6 weeks early, so she needed as much immune system and as much protection as she needed to, being that young. And I mean, to be honest, that's the only thing that turned me around.
Were you advised to get vaccinated?
Well, I kind of changed in my mind, but ultimately I really pulled my head in for my child. There wasn't nothing on my beliefs or anything. I'd rather have my child have a healthy start to life opposed to being in and out of hospital with risks of infections and diseases, etc., etc.
And that was Lois Williams speaking to a young family in Whangarei about the choice to immunise or not.